I have been accused many times of being too quiet. The implication is that quietness is unnatural, strange, or even, in some way, an undesirable attribute for a person to have. It is true that I don't usually speak as frequently or as lengthily as many others. My response, when I bother with one, is that I try not to speak unless I have something to say, a concept that seems foreign in today's society. A pause in conversation must be avoided. A silence over a group is deemed awkward. If you have nothing to say, by all means say as much of it as possible. Beyond that, a conversation must begin with small talk. The question must be asked, "How are you?" The answer must be, "Good." These words hold no meaning. The questioner does not indicate their concern for the other's well-being, nor does the answer reflect on the well-being of the replier. Small talk is a formality free of function, filler to escape both the void of silence and the potential for introspection which it brings, and the possibility of profundity found in meaningful conversation. We are oppressed by our history, the events we teach ourselves of times before ours to regard as truth, preserve as culture, look to for inspiration. Nothing can be changed lest the toils of our ancestors be in vain. Though the people of the past were inherently no different from those of the present, their words are law and ours worth no more than the paper on which they are written. It is true that this is mainly due to the fact that only the greatest works are remembered. Yet the point stands that we live under the tenets of people centuries dead, deemed worthy of remembrance by people other than us, and we are shaped by a society that cares only for its own survival rather than for the welfare of the individual members of which it is composed. We are told to live in the present because the present is where we live. With society stuck in the past and focused on the present, individuals are given no future to look forward to, and must adopt the prevailing present living paradigm. Yesterday we did not exist, today we are lost, tomorrow forgotten. The society of which we form a part determines every action we take in our short lives, yet society too will be forgotten eventually. We cope with life by ignoring its end, which works until the end arrives. Or we take inspiration from the Greek philosophy of purpose by pleasure. The meaning of life is to be happy through most of it. Yet the dead feel neither happiness nor are benefited by it. Some believe the value of your life is based on how well you and your works are remembered. But what good will that be to you if the earth will someday be gone as well? We try to fill the void with our small talk, but the void is infinite and our efforts futile. At some point or another, everything is consumed by it. With the uncommon attribute of sentience, we are given the choice to either fight our inevitable fate with the cumbersome hammer of ignorance, flailing headlong into the abyss, or take up our dignity in our hands and embrace the void as an old friend. We have the ability to choose to think about what we believe. What will we choose?